Welcome to DJ.
My people, great to now welcome once again to DJ MTV. Yes, so my people, this is a popular designer wey they call Veekee James. We married over a week ago. We be say her wedding be no trend, but she come handsome to make her trend. We don't say all those things come make some persons for social media, some bloggers come begin the drag and say she want make her wedding trend by all means. You get one video where she do, where she gonna talk about the money where she dey collect, the least money where she dey collect if she make clothes for you. As I see this video, I can say, we know say she get money, she dey sew for big people, celebrities and all of them, and she dey sew for better people. But the one where she gonna talk, say she know they make clothes where they below 1M. Those of you who never see the video, I'm gonna watch this video, I'm gonna able to just get it up.
About the fashion industry as well. It's saturated. We have a lot of fashion designers, the ones that make good clothes, the ones that make kind of clothes and all of that. So getting into it, what were some of your fears?
The truth is, I didn't have any fears because I am multi-talented. Like I don't know that thing that can be done with hands that I cannot do, you know, as long as I put my mind to it. So I wasn't scared because I already have like other talents I can fall back to. I say to today that if tomorrow everyone in this world decides that they're not wearing clothes anymore, I will be fine because there's just so much that God has blessed me with, and that's why I don't joke with God, you know. So when I started, I didn't have any fears. Trust me. My thoughts were just, you know, let me see, you know, what I can make out of this. Let me see how God can just lead me to changing my mindset about fashion designing, you know, that I had. And you know, when I started, I had a few challenges.
What were some of the challenges actually?
I had a few challenges because I mean, doing business in my country it takes a lot. You know, it's not easy and I'm sure people in Nigeria can relate to what I'm saying. It's not easy running a business here. So I actually faced a lot of challenges with, you know, location because obviously you're in Lagos. Traffic here is crazy. So I had issues with, you know, my customers on the island, on the mainland. There's already like something that makes it look like people who are on the island and on the mainland are in two different states. So I faced that challenge with location. I faced challenges with like, you know, getting good materials here, you know, at very expensive rates or affordable rates. Like all those few challenges were the things I faced, but I didn't have any fears. I didn't.
No fears, really?
I didn't have any
financial fears.
Okay, well,
because
I had the fear of
I
had the fear because I'm one person, I like to succeed in everything that I do. And I think the reason why I wasn't really scared is because since I was born, I'm telling you the truth, up until now, there's nothing I have put my mind to do that I have failed at. Nothing. And it was just like, I knew that, you know, I was born for this. I just needed to put my mind to it.
Your mind to it. But quick question, did you know you were going to make as many millions that you're making now? Be honest, be truthful. Be truthful. Did you think it?
You see, I have always known that I was going to be the one that would take my family out of where we were. I have always known that. You know, I'm that promised child. Okay.
Man, I love the way there's some confidence that Veekee speaks with.
I call it Godfidence, actually. There's just something about me. I stand out anywhere I go. My mom says it all the time, you know. My mom waited for 5 years to have me. And how did she have me was like a prophecy. And she was told that this is the girl that would change everything. And I did not doubt myself one bit. You know, I knew that I just needed to keep pushing. You know, I just needed to keep pushing. So, this is me.
This is you living the dream life. But also in the same industry, we hear a lot of things, we see a lot of things. We know that sometimes people will see an amazing dress like this and steal the idea. We've seen that a whole lot and take it to somewhere else. Sometimes it's what I ordered versus what I got. And sometimes it's actually what I ordered and I got it right. How do you deal with stuff like that? How do you deal with seeing your creative process outside?
You know, when I just started, it was really a bother to me because you know when you do something, you've taken so much time doing this thing, and someone will just wake up and one day you just see on the internet that someone has recreated your style and even be putting caption that you that created the style. You do not have the mind to put the caption. Like some people, they would, and most of them are people who are even close to me, right? They would be putting caption like the amount of time it took us to do this. I'm like, I was the one that I saw this style in the dream. That is me that God gave this style. Yeah. And I'm even in my caption, I'm humble. You're not proud with my own design. Exactly. And sometimes, as in when I just started, I used to post them on my story and just be like, oh, it will be good for you. The truth is, I've never even had problems with people copying me. Because, you know, it makes me feel that, oh, I'm actually inspiring people. Okay. There are most people that would copy and put it there and say, oh, inspired by Veekee James. It gives me so much joy to see that I'm inspiring people. So it's not even a problem if you copy me. But when you copy me and you want to act like you don't know that you copied me, as far as my own, no, it's actually really painful. But it took so much time for me to just be like, you know what? These people have copied you over the years. They've still not been able to surpass you. So I just have to tell myself, you know what, there's a lot from where this is coming from. So if I start something and people are doing it, oh, I move on. So you guys can keep following me. That's the mindset that I have.
But also we cannot talk about the Veekee James brand without talking about pricing. And I know that your prices have caused controversies online. You know, a lot of people have sided with it. A lot of people have said it's too much, it's too this, it's too that. But speaking to you, Veekee herself, you know, do you do it intentionally? Or the items you really go through that stress and the materials are that expensive?
Well, I believe that I've been able to build my brand to the level where I can charge what I feel it's worth, right? Okay. I don't think it's okay for people, just like when I put up my prices recently, and some designers were saying, oh, Veekee, thank you so much. Now we're going to up our prices, you know? And I'm like, okay, if you feel like you give that much value, you know, you feel like you deserve that much, then fine. But if you don't deserve that much, you're just going to lose customers, because what are your customers coming back to you for, you know? Exactly. I've already been able to carve a niche for myself in the fashion industry, you know, something that speaks for me. I already have my signature. So if you want to wear a Veekee James dress, you don't need to be told. And you don't need to tell anyone that you're wearing my dress. You will just, like when someone posts a dress that I made, you don't need to tag me because people will go there and tag me. Do you understand? So that's like value in itself without me even talking much, you know? And when I started fashion designing, I did not just wake up and start calling prices. No, it took so much. You know, it took a lot. And there's so much that I have invested in my business to make it what it is today. People don't understand. So when I charge, that's why when people say, oh, why is the price like this? I'm like, you really expect me to explain that? Do we want to start from the value that you're going to be getting? Do we want to start from the time that we're going to take to detail this dress? Do we want to start from what it takes me to actually create a design for you? Because it takes me a lot. Sometimes I'm sitting down, I don't even know what to do. Sometimes I have to just even start worshiping for God to actually show me what to do. So that's why every time I say, oh, the Holy Spirit gives me designs, and they're like, how? Because the devil gives nothing, but they don't understand. It takes a whole lot. And then the Veekee James brand is a big name in itself that is not even as big as it should be, but it is big, you know? So these are the things that people pay for. But people who don't get it just cannot get it until it's time for them to get it.
So my people, now here we see our popular designer Veekee James talk. The least amount of she charge you want make clothes for now. Anyway, then the update will carry coffee now like this video. So I don't know reason now my people now see them. We're gonna drop comments, so we can not forget to like and share and do it. See you in our next video. DJ